Alright, so this video is the one that covers probably the ones that most of you are going to have trouble with. These are the application problems, and there will be several of these on the test. Not exactly like this, but this is getting you thinking. Okay? So 19 through 21 is going to use this picture here. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. This is probably a pretty easy problem. You're literally ignoring the triangle right now and just finding the perimeter of the rectangle. Well, this is 2x plus 5, which means this down here is 2x plus 5. This is x minus 3, which means this is x minus 3. So I have two x minus 3s, and I have two 2x plus 5s. Essentially, you're just doing 2x plus 5 plus x minus 3 plus 2x minus 5 plus 5 plus x minus 3 and putting it all together. This is just another way of doing that. So you get 2x minus 6 plus 4x plus 10. 2x plus 4x is 6x. Negative 6 plus 10 is plus 4. So your perimeter here is 6x plus 4 units. Find the area of the green space. So that's a very tricky problem here. So I'm going to come up here because I'm going to need more space. What I need to do is find the area of the triangle and subtract the area of the rectangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Area of a rectangle is just length times width. Okay, so I've got the setup is 1/2. The base of the triangle is 2x plus 8. And the height is 2x minus 6. Subtract the length and the width, so that's going to be x minus 3 times 2x plus 5. Now, that 1/2 can give people fits, and I know I've seen people get in trouble with that. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to, just like I did on the starter problem in class on Friday, I am going to FOIL this first and then multiply everything by 1/2. So I'm going to FOIL that, and I'm going to take my work down here now. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. By the way, the 1/2 is still out here. 2x times 2x, 4x squared. 2x times negative 6 is negative 12x. 8 times 2x is 16x. 8 times negative 6 is negative 48. Now I'm going to FOIL that too. But this does not have the 1/2, right? So x times 2x is 2x squared. X times 5 is 5x. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. And negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Okay? Now I'm going to distribute this 1/2 in. Actually, I probably should have combined like terms first, which I will do. Negative 12 plus 16 is positive 4. And if I combine like terms over here, 5x minus 6x is negative 1x. Now I'm going to distribute the 1/2 in. So that's going to give me 2x squared. 1/2 of 4 is 2x. 1/2 of 48 is 24. So I've got that minus that. Notice how the 1/2 does not affect this one. I recommend when you subtract, change the second one's signs to a plus and change all these signs to the opposite. So it's negative 2x squared plus x plus 15. Combine like terms. 2x squared. 2x squared plus negative 2x squared cancels. 2x plus x is 3x. Negative 24 plus positive 15 is negative 9. So the area of the green space is 3x minus 9 units squared. Okay. A lot of work there, I know. But it's basically just foiling and distributing and then subtracting. So nothing really hard, but there's just a lot of it. Last one that goes with this picture, if the perimeter of the triangle is 9x minus 7, what is the length of the third side of the triangle? Well, if I look at the triangle, I'm given 1, 2, but I don't know this side up here. So I'm going to call that my question mark. Okay? This does not go on the third side. It's this, and that goes there. Perimeter just means add up all the sides, even if it's a triangle. So I'm going to do 2x minus 6 plus 2x plus 8 plus the third side, which is the question mark. equals the whole perimeter of 9x minus 7. So now I'm going to put these together. 2x plus 2x is 4x. Negative 6 plus 8 is positive 2. And now I just want to get the question mark by itself, so I need to basically solve an equation. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides, and I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. Just going to combine like terms, and I'm going to get question mark equals 9 minus 4 is 5x. Negative 7 minus 2 is negative 9. 5x minus 9 is the length of the third side. Easy to check it. You can take 5x plus 2x plus 2x, that's 9x. Negative 9 plus 8 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 6 is negative 7. There it is. 22 does not apply to the triangle at all. It says the perimeter of a square, any square, is 20x minus 12. What is the area of the square? So you have to know perimeter, you have to know area. And it's a square, which means all sides are the same. Okay? The area of a square is length times width. The perimeter of a square is 4 times the side. Okay? So I'm going to use this first. So if the perimeter is 4 times the side, but I know the perimeter is this, so I'm going to put 20x minus 12 in for the perimeter equals 4 times the side. If I have a side, I can find the area. So I'm going to get the side. I'm going to divide by 4 on both of those, so it's basically everything's divided by 4. 20x divided by 4 is 5x. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So a side is 5x minus 3. Basically, I'm just taking the perimeter and dividing it by 4 to get the side. Now, to get the area, I just need to do side times side, because those are both, that's the length and the width. So the area is 5x minus 3 times 5x minus 3. And now we're foiling. 25x squared, negative 15x, negative 15x, positive 9. Combine like terms. I get 25x squared minus 30x plus 9 units squared. Okay. Last one for this video is this cube. This is definitely harder than anything on the test, but it is good to see kind of how I'm using and going from area to perimeter to side length to volume and how it's all connected. So the area of the front of the cube below, so the square here, is that. What is the volume of the cube? Volume is the side length to the third power. Okay, so we have to find the side length. That's what we need to do. I'm given the area. Well, the area is side length times side length, but they're the same, right? Because it's a square. So when I do that, it equals x squared plus 6x plus 9. What times what gives me 1? Well, it's got to be 1, so x and x. What times what gives me 9? 3 and 3. Signs have to be both positive. So the side length is x plus 3. That's what we found there. It's the length and the width. But now to find the volume, I'm going to take that side length and take it to the third power, which means x plus 3 times x plus 3 times x plus 3. And now I'm going to FOIL just the first two real quick. That's x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9, which is x squared plus 6x plus 9. But now I just have to multiply that by x plus 3, which is what we did on the very first video. A trinomial times a binomial. I'm going to use the box. So we're going to have x squared 6x 9x plus 3. X times x squared is x to the third. X times 6x is 6x squared. 9x, 3x squared, 18x, and 27. So x to the third, 6 plus 3 is 9x squared. 9 plus 18 is 27x plus 27. And that would be centimeters. So volume is centimeters cubed. Okay. I am not going to ask you anything about volume on the test, but I want you to see how I went from area to the side length, and then I used that side length to get to the volume. Okay. Last video is going to cover